Oh, oh no. Is this thing on? This thing on again? Recently a hot topic on the channel's been the Jigga Man. Oh, they love when I talk about Hove, camel face Corey. Um, all of a sudden, I'm seeing a bunch of pictures of Jay-Z in 1982. Where did all these 1982 Jay-Z pictures come from, man? Oh, the Book of Hove? Um, Dame Dash beautifully just roasted Jay-Z because Jay-Z did everything Dame Dash told him to do. Cut your hair, go back to. I'm not gonna make a video about it, but Dame Dash is right again. You people are glazers and wrong as usual. The same people crying about Dame Dash. Yeah, let me save my Dame Dash video for another time. On the channel, on this very channel, let me get to it. This very channel. Hurry up and load. Hit the like button. I've been talking about. I've been re-uploading my older videos, and the one I just recently did was Biggie dissing or complimenting Snoop Doggy Dogg on Life After Death. I re-uploaded the Kendrick Aubrey overrated beef, and someone in the comments was like, because apparently in this video, at that particular time of the original airing of this Kendrick Lamar video, I was saying that at that time it was Kendrick Lamar week, because this is when the whole Not Like Us nonsense was happening. So I got to re-upload a lot of my old Kendrick content, excellent content, because Kendrick Lamar is one of the most overrated rappers of all time. Now, check out the latest uploads. People crying in the comments of my Sean Price video, they cry every Jay-Z video. You talk about Jay-Z, Eminem, 50 Cent, and grown men is on their periods. So let's talk about Jay-Z again. Rockefeller Records. I always thought this logo was like lazy, but whatever. Rockefeller Records, obviously the head man was Jay-Z as far as artist. And someone who was heavily influenced by the Jigga Man was Young Chris. Yes, Young Chris. One of the nicest rappers I've ever heard. To this day, he's still the nicest rapper. He's still the nicest rapper doing it. Young Chris. And it's a shame that him and the Young Guns, they had their album, the Tough Love album. But it's a shame that he never really got a solo push. But a lot of rappers have that story. I might have to bring back my old series, Wasted Potential. I don't think I did a Young Chris episode. I might have to do one. Wasted Potential, another one of my good series on here. But he always looked up to Jay-Z. He's a fan of Jay-Z. It was a dream of him to get signed to Rockefeller Records to be around the Jigga Man. He's only 16. He's only 16. He said the same thing when he met Beyonce. if you know, you know. But Young Chris is someone who his career was stalled, and I don't want to go into the whole Rockefeller rant. A lot of like the things I say, they're just old videos I got to re-upload. I don't want to keep saying the same things I've been saying, and you should know this if you know hip hop history. But Rockefeller artists never got the full promotion and push they should have gotten because Jay-Z has never understood how to market an artist. Anyone who's been under his regime was under promoted, and all the resources were just saved for Jay-Z. Why an artist was signed to Jay-Z is beyond me, but at the time people did not realize this because there's no reason Beanie Sigel should have been going gold or Memphis Bleek. The best they would go is gold. They should have been platinum artists. You look at any other big movement. I made this video, I gotta re-upload it like all the others. I made a video about a year and a half ago, and I was talking about labels. And it's like every major label that had a major movement, let's say from 95 on, these people drive me to drink. It tastes like Kelly Rowland. Every label, 95, let's say until 05, that was major, they had multiple artists who went platinum. But somehow Rockefeller wasn't. Rockefeller was just as big, if not right under as big, as Death Row, Bad Boy. So that you had Dame Dash knew how to market artists. Jay-Z took away from them. The way records sell in music is not who's the most popular or talent. No, it's marketing. It's not how good an album is. You don't know how good an album is until it comes out. Albums don't sell based on quality, they sell based on advertising. Death Row, Dr. Dre, platinum. Dog Pound, platinum. Snoop, platinum. Tupac, platinum. Bad Boy, Biggie, platinum. Puffy, platinum. Mace, platinum. Lil Kim's in the crew, platinum. But Rockefeller, Jay-Z, platinum, but everyone else barely goes gold. Why is that? Every other major G-Unit, all right, G-Unit. 50 Cent goes platinum. Banks goes platinum. Young Buck went platinum. Game goes platinum. The G-Unit Beg for Mercy, platinum. So every other major crew, their whole crew can go platinum, except if you're on Rockefeller. Why is that? Now Cameron, he was able to go platinum. But that's because Dame was more hands-on with that one. And plus Cameron, he had a lot of momentum coming to Rockefeller. The whole Dipset movement, that was a juggernaut. But you tell me one artist can do this, but Beanie Sigel couldn't? Memphis Bleek couldn't? Jay-Z took away from people. He always did this. He did this at Def Jam. I just did a video about how he sabotaged LL with proof. And if you know history, you know that's what the case was. Because when he went to Def Jam as the president, all of a sudden, no one could sell records no more. Nobody. But then, when he sabotages everyone on Def Jam who's in his same era, and they all leave, all of a sudden, we're going to push Officer Rick Ross, and we're going to push... I got to do a video about how Puffy and Jay-Z destroyed New York. Yeah, that's one thing 50 Cent I won't blame him for. 50 Cent deserves a lot of blame for his nonsense, but they love to say he destroyed New York. No. Jay-Z and Puffy destroyed New York. So Young Chris is someone who was another victim of the Jigga Man, but even worse because not only did Jay-Z not fully promote the Young Guns album, which went gold, I do believe. Man, that No Better Love, that's one of the best singles. That's one of the best singles of the 2000s, man. That Rel, Rel looked just like Dave Chappelle in the video. Go watch it. But great song. Great. Rel killed the chord. He killed the hook, the chorus. Oh my God, they had some nice big head broads in the video. They was in the Alps. They were Nick Rose is going skiing in the Alps. You're from Philadelphia. Where you learn to ski? I guess Meek Mill was slipping on the ice at his mother's house. So I don't trust Philly dudes in the snow. But Young Chris is someone who Jay-Z underpromoted their albums. He never got a push under Jay-Z when they split and he went with the Jigga Man. His album still has not come out to this day as far as the promotion should have got. The album is out on YouTube. You can listen to it, but no one knew about it unless you're a super hardcore Young Chris fan. And he's one of the nicest ever. And Jay-Z's another one who stole from. Jay-Z he bit Beanie Sigel bars. Man, oh my God. Plot twist. Memphis Bleek wrote Reasonable Doubt. And Jay-Z stole it from him. Plot twist. All these Jay-Z albums is Memphis Bleek's journals, but Jay-Z took them. Plot twist. That would be funny. That would be funny as hell if one day it came out, Reasonable Doubt and Hard Knock Life and Volume 3 and Dynasty and Blueprint. Those was actually, Memphis Bleek actually wrote all the lyrics. Jay-Z just heard him. Jay-Z just heard Memphis Bleek rapping the songs and he stole them. So yeah, Jay-Z don't write. That would be the funniest plot twist in the history of hip hop. Memphis Bleek wrote all these albums, but Jay-Z stole from him. It could have been Memphis Bleek banging Beyonce, spraying on her chin like all the other executives of Columbia, allegedly. Speaking of spraying on Beyonce when she's underage, shout out to Pimp C and Case. They banned that one Case video. This video's gone off the rails. I'm about to start drinking again. But Young Chris, not only was he underpromoted, underpushed, let down, led astray, and blackballed eventually, but Jay-Z even stole his flow, the whisper flow. Murder. That Murder Marcy. I got a video on that one coming up. J.O. Felony has one of the most underrated Jay-Z disses ever. Oh my, J.O. J.O. felony. You talk about an opportunist. My God. Um, but young Chris, he always refuted when people say, "Hey, Jay-Z stole your whisper flow," because some people I talk about a lot of people in the comments, you groupies, and a lot of these planted YouTubers who do these slanted documentaries on people they like and dislike. They all hate the same people and worship the same people. But young Chris, he's a Jay-Z worshiper. He is. He's blinded by his fandom. Oh, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper and he signed me, and so no, I don't think he stole my flow. Okay, listen to Jay-Z in 97 and then listen to Jay-Z on Blueprint 2. Young Chris is Young Chris was had the whisper flow on his punchlines. Jay-Z wasn't doing that before the Young Guns got there. Jay-Z wasn't saying holla. He wasn't saying you can't date skios and wife him. He wasn't saying all this Philly shit. Did Jay-Z bite from Ram Squad too? Jay-Z love Philly Negroes. He just love them. What is their name? Are they from Philly or Chicago? Jay-Z love biting Chicago, Philly. Who's some other? He loved biting DC rap. Oh my! You don't know that how much from DC and Maryland Jay-Z bit, man. When Jay-Z and D Haven was in Cambridge in the 80s and 90s, they heard Section 8 Mob. They heard a rapper named Fat Rodney, Stinky Dink. That's a funny ass name. Come on, Jay-Z been thieving from DC, Maryland, Chicago, and Philadelphia his whole life. Let me not say that next joke. But he always did this. How could you not see this? But this is idolatry. It's even people in this industry, they're groupies. But we know this. I just did a video on Joe Budden. Joe Budden, Jay-Z literally blackballed your career, shut you down, and you still calling him Hove, defending him. I salute Joe Budden. I always liked Joe Budden. I can't stand his people on his podcast. I can't watch his podcast because Joe Budden got too many. He got too many of his own Memphis Bleaks. Has Queen's Flip always just looked bloated? Damn. Trevor. Queen's Flip been cheating on his wife for 20 years. But, allegedly. But, he stole your flow. He blackballed you. He never put your album out when you chose him over Dame. But what's funny about that is, it was always said, while young Chris for 20 years says, no, I love Hove. No, he don't bite me. No disrespect. But there was a song called Criminal Background. See, this is the problem with Negroes. Negroes will say something but then do something else. Do something but then say something else. That's what Negroes do. On the Chain Gang Volume 2, the State Property 2 album, I believe this came out, it says August 12th, 2003, because you're going to trust Rap Genius. And young Chris' verse always sounded like he was dissing Jay-Z. Now, if you ask young Chris about, no, I was talking about just, an imaginary person who looks like a camel, but not actual Camel Carter. On Criminal Background, young Chris says, criminal background, state props back now. Looking for a squad like ours. Picture that clown. Difference in them versus what we talk, we live it too. They just beats and hooks far from lyrical. That rhymes. Just a little piece of mind I thought I'd share with you. They don't really care for you. Be a little careful. You might think you sharing and the weirdest the next time you hear his you hearing you. Now, I'll keep going. That just let me know I'm gift with the lyrics too. It's funny how lyric sites get the lyrics wrong, but I'll just read it how it says. Let's see. While I don't take it personal, reverse them when they share with you. Keep her near you unless you sharing cause I party minds. Keep her near you unless you sharing cause I party minds. Sipping on my name while you lames drinks Bacardi line. Thank you, Rap Genius. Now the line where he says, they don't really care for you, be a little careful you. Might think you sharing ya and the weirdest the next time you hear his You hearing you. Now, somebody might say, no, this was like around that time where state property was having a feud with major figures, so maybe he's talking about them and they're all from Philly. And he's saying you have your own style, and then all of a sudden you hearing someone who sounds just like you. I don't remember major figures sounding like Young Chris. They're from the same state, the same city. I don't remember. I don't. None of them sounded alike to me. Who's the only rapper who sounded like Young Chris at this time? Jay-Z. This is another example, ladies and gentlemen, please, that something can be so clear, yet you are blinded by your fandom of somebody. This person stole your technique, didn't even market or push you correctly. Then when you chose to directly be up under them when they break up from Damon Dash, he even buries you even further. Then there's other stories about he was trying to date Rihanna, and Jay-Z always has something about Rihanna, so that bothered the Jigga Man, because you know how you Sagittarius are. And there's some picture of Rihanna topless on a boat. Boy, I tell you, she got some nice bug bites on her chest. ASAP Rocky is wearing thongs like Aaron Rodgers when he plays. But, Jesus Christ. It's amazing, man. You're in a world where broads only like dudes who are fruity. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, this is what it is. It's a clear example of something is so obvious, and it's happening to you, and there's so many examples of it, and people are telling you, but you're just in denial because you worship someone who don't worship you. You love someone who don't love you. Oh, but he brought him out at the Roots picnic. So what? And then Jay-Z will never pick up the phone for you again. Jay-Z uses state property when he has to get in touch with the streets again, when he got a new album coming out again, when he got to when the manipulation never ends, man. But hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel. I'm about to start drinking again. Oh my God. Oh, whoo. Beyonce's mother. I'm up out of here. Hit the like button. Did I say that yet? Subscribe to my sports channel. If you like how I talk on this channel, go to my sports channel. I'm about to start re-uploading and uploading new videos on my sports channel. I talk the same way as I do there, as I do here, just about sports and all types of things. Follow me on Instagram at XDN Online. It never ends. The Jigga Man, they love when I talk about Jay-Z. I'm gone.